Welcome to my teeny tiny talk show. Welcome to Briony's Teeny Tiny Talk Show and a VV special edition of Teeny Tiny Talks 2. This week, I was actually away at the cottage with my chic friends and taking care of Lil Pup. Cut to a quick pic. Lil Pup! So I was unable to meet with a very special guest. We had the lovely opportunity to talk to Nick Jonas, mega huge pop star, so we couldn't pass it up. So who could I send? I sent my gay Michael! So we sent Michael there to talk to him. Nick Jonas was repping his charity, Beyond Type 1, which is raising advocacy and awareness about diabetes. Thanks to SunLife Financial, we got the chance to chat with Nick Jonas, as well as general screaming teen masses about their love for Nick Jonas. Let's go to Michael!
This is my gay Michael doing a special Briony's Teeny Tiny Takeover. We're at the Toronto stop of Nick Jonas and Demi Lovato's Future Now tour, and we're gonna speak to some fans and the man himself, Nick Jonas. I'm gonna be interviewing Nick Jonas in like about an hour. What would you guys ask him if you had the chance?
Can we have a threesome?
Can I have your babies? You don't have to pay child support.
How was your creative process different with this album than with your last one?
Very artistic question.
Yeah, and what was his go-to instrument on this album compared to the other ones?
I would ask him how it feels being on his own solo now.
Amazing, and you?
How much mac and cheese he eats.
I've always been wondering, boxers or briefs?
That is a very good question. Did you see the magazine shoot with him in his underwear?
Of course.
Obviously.
Not really a question.
Okay.
What your favorite sex position is?
What do you think it is?
I'm thinking doggy.
Do you remember the storm in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? My daughter and I were there.
I totally sent Nick Jonas a little photo of myself, hoping that he would see it. Can you give this to him so he can check it out?
I will give him this.
Probably how much does he bench?
What side of the bed does he sleep on, right or left?
What side of the bed do you think he sleeps on?
Probably the right.
What other occupation would he be doing if he wasn't doing what he's doing right now, which is singing on stage?
That's a great question. So I'm here with multi-hyphenate Nick Jonas. So you sing, you write, you act, you've been on Broadway, and you're also an advocate. Did I miss any obscure talents that you have?
No, I can juggle, but I don't know if we need to put that in the bio.
Beyond Type 1, the nonprofit that you co-founded, has partnered with SunLife on the Canadian leg of your tour, essentially to give your fans, your fans with diabetes, the ultimate Jonas experience. Obviously, you yourself have Type 1 diabetes, but why is advocacy so important to you?
You know, for me, it's all about finding ways to view things that at first seem like why me as why not me. Very early on in my diagnosis, I realized that this could be an opportunity to share my story and encourage some people, and I have been given a platform on some level. So to be able to speak out about these things that are important to me, diabetes obviously being very important as it's something that I live with every day, was key. And then just finding great partners, and you know, SunLife's been amazing. In
the past 2 shows that you've been on, Kingdom and Scream Queens, you've played members of the LGBT community. How is that meaningful for you in a time where a lot of actors are still sort of shying away from those types of roles because of how they think it might affect their career or public perception?
I think that, you know, I try to be fearless in everything I do, in every artistic angle. I've been honored to play the role of Nate specifically. You know, Scream Queens is a funny show and had its own humor and its own style, and even the character was really hard to define exactly what his deal was. But with Kingdom, you know, it's a very clear trajectory for the character, and one that is really challenging, you know, and I take it as a badge of honor to get to tell a story of a young man who's trying to be okay with who he is and really struggling with that. I try to be an ally in any way I can to the LGBT community, and they've been so supportive of me and everything I've done that it's really been quite special.
Obviously, you have like an incredibly insane workout regimen, which I don't think anyone would be surprised that I do not share the same regimen. Do you have any workout tips for me?
You know, I think that it's about just making healthier choices. You know, I don't try to sit up here and just say that I do everything right. I mean, I definitely get a cheeseburger from time to time. I mix it up. I have, you know, food that I probably shouldn't have. But I think it inspires you to get back in the next day and work that much harder. And then just get in when you can and find a routine that works for you. For me, you know, I found a great trainer that introduced me to a circuit routine, you know, which is basically just a couple different exercises to keep the heart rate up, but also build muscle. Or on tour, I just try to maintain and do my best to sort of stay in shape. But also the shows are a good workout. But you have to find what you like. Everyone's different and requires a different workout style.
Probably won't start working out, but maybe in the near future. Thank you so much for being with us. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Michael. That was super, super chic. A++ for chicness. ++++++. Don't forget to subscribe to the Teeny Tiny Talk Show for more hilarity. New episodes every Friday. You may not get Michael, but you will get me.